What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. We're back from the Keys, folks. We got the freshwater boat hooked up, and before I even get started, we got to give a huge shout out to BougeRV for sponsoring this video. Babe, that thing there is going to be a game changer. We got Jake. We're only missing Luke. He didn't want to come. Poor little Lukey starts school tomorrow. We're actually homeschooling Jake this year, and that's going to be interesting too. You see this huge storm? We're praying it's going that way. These two absolutely love bass fishing, and so do I. So we rushed home, unhooked from the saltwater boat, hooked up to our duck boat, our Pro Drive. We're gonna go bass fishing. That BougeRV that I'm about to show you is not a sales pitch. Trust me when I say that thing is gonna change the way we do everything. This particular boat, I never unhook it from the winch until I'm down in the water because it's got frog spit on the bottom and it will slide off this trailer so easily. So I always leave it hooked up. Y'all ready? You got it in reverse? We're in Fellsmere at a lake they call Headwaters. And if you're a bass fisherman, you know where we're at. This place is epic. They're catching some giants here, and hopefully we can get on one tonight. I'm gonna try to throw top water, maybe some worms, some rubber lizards. Buddy of mine, Sean Copperbitch, taught me a lesson with a lizard. A rubber lizard here in Florida is not very talked about, but can be deadly. I have no idea where the truck key is to my truck, so I'm praying nobody decides to steal it. I don't know if it's under my seat or where it's at. We are under the gun. It's 6:30, it gets dark at 8:30. We got 2 hours to catch something big, and y'all are riding shotgun. We've been traveling so much, it's crazy, and we've been not bass fishing very much, and bass fishing is our passion, so we're going. They can steal my truck if they want to. Babe, I don't know where my truck keys are. That's why I brought your purse. I have no idea, I can't find them.
I don't have them.
Are they right there? No? I don't see them. Heck with them, they can steal the truck. Let's rip, Tater Chip.
No, wait, so.
No, it's not. Go, baby, ain't nobody here. Be an outlaw. I love that she likes to drive, her and Jake. Y'all don't go anywhere without you some power poles. Look at that. We're stopped. Now, unfortunately for us, the weathermen and the radar showed that storm going that way. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that storm is coming this way. So we're in a time crunch. She's putting in the trolling motor. You already know she's getting to her rod. How come your 3 rods were on the top?
Because I fish more than you.
That's one of mine right there. Don't be heisting it. So, fun fact, Beachy reels with a bait caster with her left hand. Jake and I reel with our right hand. That's why she's got to have her own reels.
Comment down below which side you use. Because I am right-handed, but I use a left-handed bait caster.
You know what they say about left-handed people?
It's so much easier. It is crystal clear right now.
Yeah, dude, throw that spook. Where's the spook rod, Jake? Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hook each other. Should I show them a picture of the first time you and Jake fished together? Y'all look at that. That was Beachy's nose after her and Jake fishing together for 1 hour.
We've improved since then.
In typical Jake fashion, he's already fishing, folks. Beachy's decided to tie something different on, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about BougeRV. Check this thing out. So you guys know our new hunting camp, how much we love it. The bad thing is it runs off a generator. We can't keep a freezer out there, meaning we can't bring ice cream for Beachy. Now y'all might wonder why I have a solar panel hooked to a power pack, hooked to a fridge on our duck boat. We got all of our drinks and our sandwiches in here. That's to show you just how cold it'll get. That's frozen water bottle, hasn't melted an ounce. It's set at 35 degrees right now. It's currently running off of the car outlet on BougeRV's power pack, which is getting charged by BougeRV's solar panels. And it comes with this awesome carry pack, which will keep it insulated, which will help it do its job even just that much better. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. This is something that we've wanted for a long time. We now can completely go off the grid no matter where we go on this boat. If you watched before, we've done camping videos on this boat. Now, with these 3 products made by BougeRV, we can go anywhere we want for at least 3 or 4 days, and with the solar panel even longer, and have all the necessities that we need. Now I'm gonna pick a rod up and we're all gonna go to fishing. You're changing your bait again?
I just need a little bit of a heavier weight.
Hopefully our frog togs are in the Everglades Fishing Company dry bag. Jake's already put down this air spook and went to a spinner bait, so let's see if I can get a bite on the lure that he put down. We can't really go where we wanted to go because of this rainstorm. We got to stick pretty close to the truck in case the lightning gets bad. So we're fishing uncharted waters. And I'm in a dangerous spot. We get rained out tonight. We're coming back tomorrow morning, folks. Just when you thought you could trust a weatherman, before we launched this boat at the boat ramp, it showed this storm going to the south wide open, headed towards Lake Okeechobee. And since we launched the boat, it is coming this way and it's upon us. The lightning is crazy bad right there. You can see we're out in the middle of this wide open lake. We are the highest form of structure. So we're gonna head back, take all of our stuff back so it doesn't get wet, and figure out what we're gonna do with this storm. That part of the storm is really, really bad, and it looks like it's sort of gonna miss us. This doesn't look that bad, but one lightning strike and we'd be toast. You see that? It's getting close, babe. There's a time to be dumb and there's a time to be smart. Right now is not a time to be dumb. All right, we're getting ready to throw y'all for one of the biggest curveballs I've ever pulled on this channel. We're back. It's the second day. The first time you saw us was yesterday. We came back today. It was beautiful when we got here. This storm that you see right here started way over there, went all the way around us. It got calm for just a second. It went over here. Now it blew back up and is back upon us. The truck's that away about 4 miles and we can't go because the lightning's striking really bad there. We just pulled up on this hill here at Headwaters and they're building this new structure, which is convenient for us. So we get to get out of the rain. But once again, I don't think we're gonna have time to fish. But one thing we do have, thank God, is Beachy's first sailfish. Where are you at? Beachy's first sailfish. Her and some of our friends went out fishing one day and she caught her very first sailfish and I filmed it, but I didn't use the footage. And I remember back in the day that I thought I'll use this on a rainy day, but I completely forgot about it. We're sitting here under the shelter and I'm like, you got to be kidding me, because I need a video to go up Monday. And Beachy herself reminded me that we had that footage. And it's really jacking with my head because I swear I've already edited it and put it up, but I just looked on my phone through all my videos and I didn't. So right now, we're gonna take it back to Stuart, Florida, but about 4 weeks ago, and show y'all her catching her first sailfish. And after that, I'll have to dig through some footage and see what all I have, because right now I can't really remember. This is just the reality of YouTube. Sometimes it doesn't work. This is our 3rd day trying to film this video, our 2nd day in a row driving an hour and 45 minutes up here, and it ain't gonna happen again. So the worst thing you got to deal with is watching that beautiful young lady catch her first sailfish. Hopefully we get at least 30 minutes, because I know Jake is being very impatient right now. Are you ready to catch a bass?
I'm ready to catch a bass.
Well, hopefully. Fingers crossed this weather will break and we'll get to go catch a bass.
Worst case scenario, we can get steak and shake again.
Y'all had steak and shake last night.
I'll eat it again.
You'll eat it again?
Yeah.
You can always make her happy and him happy with food. So we're gonna take it back. We got live bait. We're drifting along the edge in like 130 feet.
Did he eat?
Just take it easy with it and keep your rod bent.
Don't jump, don't jump.
No, you want him to jump. That's what sailfish do.
Yeah, but that's how you lose tarpon.
Oh, he just realized he's hooked. We're gonna see what beach he has now.
Should I just let him keep peeling?
You ain't got no choice.
You want me to horse him? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Reel.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Fast as you can. Catch up to him.
Oh my gosh!
Fast as you can.
See that?
Fast as you can.
Oh, he's close, Gabe.
Babe, this fish ain't close to being
I
done.
about got him weird out. Now what?
Just keep him nice and bent.
Alright, he's running away. Oh my god! He's peeling!
You said you just whooped him.
He's peeling! Ah, don't come off, don't come off.
Wow.
I'm crying. I swear to God, I'm crying.
Straighten your back up. Let the rod do the work. Put a little bit more bend in that rod right there. Just keep your back in that position.
This is the coolest thing that's ever happened.
You said you had him whooped 5 minutes ago.
He's coming in, babe. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Chad, when this fish gets close,
Yeah.
without letting him stab you in the face,
Yeah.
you're gonna grab him by his bill with both hands
All right.
and just pull him right over the side. You don't need that gaff.
Will do. Yeah, nice grips.
His bill's gonna feel like slippery, rough sandpaper. You want both hands like this on each side.
All right. Straight on my line.
You think you'll be good for another hour or so?
I got this, babe. I won't let you down. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Wow.
No! No, okay, I thought he came off.
Yeah, busy.
Oh my gosh.
Keep that rod bent. The reason you're keeping the rod bent is so when he jumps, the rod still has bend in it and he can't get slack.
Oh my gosh.
Keep reeling, don't quit. I'm gonna ease over to him and we're sort of gonna plane him to the boat.
Oh my gosh. This is the coolest thing that's ever happened. Look at this colors. Wow.
Come back here now. Come back here, keeping your rod bent.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Come back here where I'm at. Just keep that rod bent. Go back, keep going back. Right there. Keep reeling. That's a big one too.
What should I do?
Just keep pulling. Don't back up anymore. Reel down. Reel down. Keep reeling. I'm gonna turn to him. He's probably got one more good run in him.
I don't know if I got one more good run in me.
You got it. Keep on. There you go. Keep on. He's a caught fish now.
Can I tighten the drag or what?
No, 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 no. We want to land him, don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Turn his head to us.
Wow.
All right, reel down. No, 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 let go of the line. Babe, point your rod over here. Come on.
Oh my god!
Goodness.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, you still got your bait?
No, that's a remora.
Oh.
What are you doing, Beach?
We're reviving them. Can you believe that?
Are you happy?
I cried when I was reeling that fish in. When he jumped, I never caught a fish this big in my whole life. He's bigger than me. We're gonna bring him back to life really quick. Let
Straighten
him
it up.
go. Gosh, that's a beautiful fish, ain't it?
Yeah. He'd make some good smoked fish dip. So what she's doing right now, his mouth is open, she's got his fins straight up, and we're reviving him. That fresh oxygenated water is going through his gills, and hopefully this will bring him right back. Sort of like if you just ran a 10-mile run and you stop and put a fan in your face, it would just help a little.
Gabriel,
What?
when's the last time you ran 10 miles?
Turkey season, all put together. That thing hanging out of his mouth is his gut. He'll swallow that. They all do that. All right, tell him bye and let him go.
Bye, buddy.
Beachy,
Yes.
what have you done here?
Got a big fish.
He looks like he's in a couple pieces though.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here's the scoop. Well, for one, we had to cut his head off and his tail off to get him in the ice box in that container. And if you're wondering why he's on this cutting board dead, it's because it took a long time to fight him. The fish wore himself out and he ended up dying. So instead of feeding him to the sharks, we did the next best thing, and that's we iced him down properly and we brought him home so we can enjoy him for months at an end. Because we're gonna take this fish, fillet him, and put him on the smoker, be able to vacuum seal a bunch of it, eat a bunch of it fresh, and that's the story. If you catch a sailfish and he's not looking good, don't be ashamed. Put him on ice, take care of him, and I promise you, you won't regret it. These things are amazing to eat, especially if you smoke them.
I like these pretty dots.
Now, you remember the other night when we were on the porch looking at Jake's first sailfish mount, and I told you that those dots that were on there were natural?
Mm-hmm. They're perfect circles. I thought on your mount, I was like, gosh, those are really like perfect circles.
Yeah.
It's like, reminds me of bingo dots.
That's
Like a
exactly what it
bingo
looks like.
dabber.
If you get a fish mounted at Gray's Taxidermist, you don't have to harvest the fish to get him mounted. You would just measure him from tip to fork, take a good picture of your fish and send it to Gray's Taxidermist, and they'll mount it just like they did Jake's. This particular fish is going to go on our smoker. This is going to go on a tree and it'll dry and she'll be able to look at it for a long time. We're going to take and do a skull mount on the head and the bill, so she's got a trophy and dinner. Bam.
Did we measure this?
No, we probably could real quick though.
You think it's bigger than me?
Yeah, it's bigger than
I always
you.
wanted to catch a fish
Well,
bigger than me. Well, this thing
Spread your
rode me.
arm as wide as you can. That's how tall you are. Spread them as wide as
I
you
got
can.
more length than that. don't I?
Without the tail, he's longer than you. He
I'm
won.
way next to him.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where does this fish rank?
10 out of 10.
Your favorite fish you've ever caught?
For sure.
So first things first, I'm putting my glove on. I don't want to cut myself. These Danko knives are super sharp. It's just easier. Now I feel naked cleaning fish without them. I really wish we could save this fin, but there's not much you can do with it. It'll just rot and fall apart, so we got pictures. Look in here. See this? This is the little groove where his fin would lay in there super tight.
That's cool.
And a sailfish is the world's fastest fish. That's a fun fact. So it's like God already put us a little groove to put our knife in there. You don't have to just eat these fish smoked either. They're good a whole bunch of ways. Right before we turn the camera on, lightning just struck right next to us. So we're gonna try to get this done as quick as we can. It's super sunny right now, but there's a big storm on the horizon. This is a pretty big fish to be filleting.
That's the biggest fish I've seen on this fillet table yet.
Now we caught a ton of good fish this particular day. We didn't film because we film all the time, and Crystal had a girlfriend of hers that she hadn't seen in a while in town, so I said let's just put the cameras up and enjoy the ride. But luckily we always have a camera with us, and we got this to show y'all.
Golly.
That's a fillet and a half right there. Now I can easily take this part, smoke that too. That's the belly. I left the shoulder right here, or what we call the thigh meat on a fish, intact. We'll smoke that as well.
That is so much fish.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a pile of it. Now, do you believe me he was bigger than you?
Yeah.
His tail's not even on there, babe.
Me.
And he's upside down.
I always wanted to catch a fish bigger than me.
Well, you did. Look at all this meat, folks. It's gonna be good on that smoker. I've got my Traeger at 225 degrees warming up. I'm gonna do nothing more than just sort of wash these fillets off and put them on the smoker just like that. So Crystal just went inside to put her sailfish on some paper towels and dry it off, and I'm gonna show you guys what else we caught. Got a nice small size kingfish that we're gonna smoke. Got a pretty big size cobia and a jumbo mangrove snapper. Now this cobia to me is the hardest fish there is to clean. This thing is so annoying to clean, so I'm not gonna do it on camera. You've already seen me clean a ton of snapper and kingfish. So the next time you see us, we're gonna do a taste test. Smoked cobia versus smoked kingfish versus smoked sailfish. What you got going on?
I'm making fish food with fish.
So one thing we haven't done in a while is showed you guys our aquarium, because we haven't had anything in it in a while. Now that's our sand perch. What's his name?
Smokey.
Smokey. And there's another one in there that she just recently caught on a chicken rig while catching bait. He was just out. See if you feed him, maybe he'll come out.
I hope.
Oh, sorry.
I hope so, because he should be hungry.
Mr. Mahara will eat for sure.
Yeah.
He just
But he's looking.
He sees you, he's like, can I just eat you?
Come here.
Uh-oh, look at the, uh-oh.
Guppy. Oh, smoked it. That's why I call him Smokey. Look at the guppy. Oh, we gotta hold still because it spooks him.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got so much fish, it's insane. Half of the sailfish, I took the skin off. The meat looks terrible, horrible, but it's not. It's actually very good. You just need to cook it right. So this is the half without the skin. This is the half with the skin, and I wanna see if it tastes different on the smoker. Then we've got the cobia. Half of the cobia we're gonna vacuum seal for Crystal's mom, who's coming in town tomorrow morning. And then we're gonna take the bellies and put on the smoker as well, and then the kingfish. And we're gonna season them all the same way. It's gonna be hard to film and messy, so I'm gonna put olive oil all over it, and then I'm gonna put salt and one more seasoning. Right there, the Cajun two-step, my buddy's stale cracker. Now these are the mangroves and the vermilions that we caught. We're gonna vacuum seal that and send it with Crystal's mom too. So the reason I took the skin off is, to me, more smoke's gonna be able to get to the fish. There won't be near as much fat on there, and it should smoke slowly, but actually faster than the one with the skin on. I'm gonna apply the seasoning pretty heavy because we're gonna end up making smoked fish dip out of all of it. Take some salt. I've got olive oil all over this hand, so I don't want to touch any of the seasoning. And that's it. We're gonna do both sides of every piece of fish exactly the same. Put it on the grill. First up is the cobia. I'm gonna give you all the best advice I can. Any grill, doesn't matter what kind it is, has hot spots in it. So don't just lay the fish in there and forget it and walk away, because some will be done before others. That was the cobia. Here's the kingfish. Now I'm gonna put skin down the sailfish. No skin, sailfish. Skin down the sailfish. And then up here on the top, I'm gonna put one more piece of no skin sailfish. And I'll probably let it cook for the next 4 or 5 hours, and I definitely will start checking it because some of it's gonna get done way faster than others. And I got a whole nother batch, that was just half. So it's been about 3 hours. I ended up taking the piece up here off because it cooked the fastest. Obviously this is probably the hottest part of the grill, that's why it was done earlier than the rest. That piece isn't far. Surprisingly, the kingfish still needs more time, even though I did take a little piece off. I took one of the pieces of cobia off, and it's inside. I'm gonna let this go for, I don't know, a couple hours, or until I think it's ready. So right here we have a piece of cobia, a small piece of kingfish, and a big chunk of sailfish. Try that right there. That's a little hors d'oeuvre from BlueGabe.
This is a huge bite.
You can do it, I got faith in you. How about those flavors though? Sliver of onion, some Tabasco hot sauce, saltine cracker, and a big chunk of sailfish.
That is so good.
That's the bomb diggity. As soon as you get done with that, we're gonna let you just try a little piece of each one with nothing on it to give us your honest opinion. So if you guys ever do catch a sailfish, here's a really cool hors d'oeuvre you can do. Just break the fish up like that, grab you a saltine, little sliver of onion, chop it up. That piece is actually too big. Put the onion on there, put you some sailfish, take you some Tabasco.
Lather it.
Lather it. This is really the only thing I like hot sauce on, but that little combo right there of love is amazing. And how cool would it be to say you're eating sailfish? Some people are against it, I'm not. You take the big time sport fishing guys that go and catch 40 or 50 or 60 of those a day, I guarantee you 20 of them die. So if we keep 1 or 2 a year, we're not hurting anything, and neither are you. If you buy a fishing license and you're legal, do what you want to do. Don't worry about everybody else. That's a cool hors d'oeuvre. All right, try you a little piece of sailfish, a little piece of kingfish, and cobia.
Gosh.
See how much better it looks now that it's cooked?
I don't think it's gonna get better than that.
But you remember when it was raw, how bad it looked, and now look how good it looks.
That's good. I'm trying to chew fast, but I want to enjoy it. What's this one?
Kingfish. They're all seasoned the same, they're all cooked the same.
This one's better, but that one's good.
That's a cobia. That one probably is gonna take the cake. Yeah, cobia.
It's like super tender.
It's already so white that cobia is such a good meat. You can't go wrong with a piece of cobia. But sailfish, to me, is a little bit oilier and tastes a little bit fishier, but that's what I like out of it. If you're eating smoked fish, you don't want a clean piece of white meat. You want something with oil in it.
This is what I'm having for dinner. This will be my plate.
With some jalapenos. We need to make some dip.
Gosh, that's good.
All right, I'm gonna make the most simple dip I know how to do. The only thing I wish I had was a little bit of celery. We're gonna take about a cup of fish. I had about a half a cup of mayonnaise in there. I forgot to tell you about that little step. How much ever onions you want. Then take some pickled jalapenos. I do not like it with raw jalapenos. It's gotta be pickled. Just stir it up. Only because Crystal is obsessed with hot sauce, I'm gonna put about 8 dabs of Tabasco. And stir it up. It's just like everything else. There's not an exact recipe. You can add or take out whatever you want. If it gets too mayonnaisey, just add some fish. Mayonnaisey. Was that a word, Ben?
Yes.
Mayonnaisey?
Yep. Added it to the dictionary.
A 10 out of 10? I snuck a cracker too.
You know what though? It could be a little bit more spicy.
You know what the good thing about that is? We can make it however you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how simple it is. Mayonnaise, onions, pickled jalapenos, some Tabasco, some Cajun two-step, a bloody finger, and the rest is history. Y'all do it how you want to do it.
You know I never had fish dip until I moved to Florida.
Yeah?
Yep, and now I love it.
You probably want some more Tabasco on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or jalapenos.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I can't eat fish. I cannot eat fish dip without a pickled jalapeno. That's it, folks. You saw us catch it, clean it, and smoke it and cook it and eat it and everything in between. Right now, this video is ending. If you want to see other types of videos, trust me, I have one for everybody in my library. If you don't like fishing and you like hunting, I got plenty of those. If you like camping, I've got them. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. But right now, like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape. See y'all.